What's going on, fam? Back with another video. Hope you guys have been doing well. Today's a massive one. We finally got that breakout we were anticipating for this month. Bitcoin actually closed above that 116.8k level we were waiting for. We also closed right above our major consolidation levels. So of course, this downtrend has been currently broken, as well as our lower time frame I showed you guys yesterday. So if I zoom in on the 1 hour, as you guys can see, we had a clean break above and continuation, which we were waiting for. And this is looking really good because this basically just tells me now, very, very likely Bitcoin will hit all-time highs for the month of August. Looking very bullish. And when it comes to Ethereum as well, we're actually floating around with the local highs at the 3,900 level. And once we get past this, really next resistance is 4.1k. Then after that is all-time highs. But without further ado, I'm Dope Oxide. I make content on YouTube, X, and CoinMarketCap, so be sure to follow those pages and let's get right into it. First of all, for liquidations, of course, liquidations have increased quite a bit, up 117% over yesterday, especially because yesterday wasn't very high in liquidations. And just something to note, if we keep on having some short squeezes for this week and next week, if we get above $750 million for 24-hour liquidations, I would expect an inflection point where at the very least have some consolidation or a reversal, because I always tell you guys, look, on both ways, longs and shorts, if we get above 750 mil to the 1 billion range, I do expect a reversal to happen. Whether it reverses from the long side or short side, it doesn't matter. As long as it hits that current level, I would be quite careful because I do expect the opposite to happen. For liquidations heat map, surprisingly, we're still getting more liquidations getting built right above us. We have quite a bit at 118k level, but keep in mind as well, we're actually getting some liquidations getting built up at 111k area. But once again, I told you guys, look, if we get a close above the 116.8k level, I do expect continuation to happen and the bottom to be in. We could actually have another retest later on, maybe the end of next week, where we actually retest the lower end of his consolidation at the low 116k, but looking quite promising. And really, next up is all-time highs, 150k levels. Let's see if we can actually reclaim this parabolic trend line. I'm not sure if we can, because of course that would mean massive candles for Bitcoin. Like, it'll be way over like 10% per day to actually hit that level. But when it comes to Ethereum and the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, amazing updates. As you guys can see, textbook clean breakouts. We've actually broken now the accumulation range we were waiting for the Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio chart. Clean break. Really, what's next is probably a retest from here. So maybe end of this week, the weekends, we have a nice little retest, then continuation. And next up is that target of 0.04, which from current levels is a 25% increase in Ethereum's price to the Bitcoin ratio. So I do expect if that is to happen, more than likely, Ethereum will be well into all-time highs. So as you guys can see, 25% is at the 4.9k level, which is all-time highs. But I also do expect Bitcoin to be breaking out by that point. Next up is the total 3 chart. So total 3 chart is looking absolutely amazing right now. I told you guys yesterday we were waiting on a breakout on the lower time frames on this bull flag. So if I go down to the 1 hour, pretty much yesterday when I recorded a video, we were just grinding around the upper bounds of the bull flag, and now we've actually finally broken out and looking like we're going to continue. And really the next target for the total 3 chart is breaking, let me just zoom in. So yeah, pretty much just breaking our previous lower high at the 1.05 trillion area. If we do have a break above and close above, I do expect continuation to happen after, which of course will most likely be a all-time high. So once we break all-time highs, look, the sky is the limit. I do expect anywhere from 2 to 3x from current prices for the end of this bull cycle. But let's take things one at a time. I will keep you guys up to date. Next up is the others chart. Pretty much same thing really. We just have to wait for the breakout to occur. When it comes to the lower high breakouts that we're waiting for others, we want to break above 306 billion. If we do break above that, most likely we'll head to new highs. And really, like, the others has a lot more work to do. We have to do like almost a 50% from current prices to actually make new all-time highs, so 55%. Whereas total 3 is, what is it? Probably less than 20%, right? Yeah, so only less than about 13% to actually make your all-time highs. So others has a lot more work to do, and it will probably take a bit longer than maybe even like September for us to actually get anywhere near that all-time high. Next up is stock market. Stock market is grinding up and well, and really continuation is to occur. We had a bit of a wick here, which suggests a lot of sellers. So probably next week, we'll probably eat into that supply. So we got to be patient with the stock markets. Next up is the altcoin season index. I told you guys I will keep you guys up to date. And really, it's looking like, to me, we're actually bull flagging. So if I was to draw a bull flag here, there's our bull flag. So lower highs, lower lows. And it's looking like, to me, today, most likely, we're probably going to update and just start trending up higher. And we really want to start breaking out from here to have continuation to the upside. When it comes to the flagpole of his bull flag, which is the target, it's looking like the target is technically that 75 key region. Once we do get anywhere near that 75 key level, and of course over and above, that'll be a very good spot to actually DCAing out of your coins, start taking profits, because that means there's a lot of euphoria in the market, and you're definitely closer to a top than a bottom. Next up is tweets. So this first tweet is a lot of speculation. I'm not really a fan of fractals, but this fractal shows the Doge chart. And as you guys can see, we're pretty much in an imminent spot to actually have a massive leg up for Dogecoin. And of course, what does this mean? When Doge goes up, Doge is basically the leader of meme coins. So I do expect other tokens like TOSHI to have massive monster runs if Doge actually hits anywhere near the dollar area. So that the fractal is a dollar, and we don't even have to really look at the fractal, because when it comes to technical analysis, this is technically, I believe, a megaphone pattern. And it's really looking like we've actually broken out this consolidation that started at late last year. And we're broken out, retested, and looking for continuation, which the target is about the dollar region. Next up is by Nebraska. So Ethereum, big time monthly breakout and retest. It is finally time for $5,000 Ethereum. We're broken out, we wicked below and retested, as you guys can see here. And really, continuation is up. And more than likely, we'll probably hit that 5K level probably by August, September. But it's looking really good for Ethereum because, yeah, we're broken out a lot of resistances. And really, once we get above 4.1K, that just tells me all-time high is to come probably within that month and all-time highs after. Next up is by Income Sharks. It's been Ethereum summer, not Sol summer. As you guys can see, the Sol to Ethereum chart is on a massive downtrend. This just tells me Ethereum is gaining a lot of strength against Solana. And really, to capitalize on this, you guys need to be in base native coins, because base chain is a high beta of Ethereum. And I really do expect, like, of course, Solana will do all right for the remainder of his bull cycle. But really, the money is in the Ethereum high betas, because I do think Ethereum will start grabbing all the attention and start sucking liquidity for the remainder of his bull cycle. And really, Ethereum is just a massive catch-up play. And to capitalize on it, base chain is the place to be. Next up is by Decojar. If this trendline reclaim holds, the next leg up on Bitcoin will be a wave 3 rocket ship to much higher prices. I really do think that wave 3 will probably send us to 140k plus, and it's looking like this trendline has actually been reclaimed. Currently, we're sitting at 117.5k. As long as we hold here, we're probably going to continue up and hit that 150k key region. And I wouldn't be surprised by the end of this month, we're well above beyond 130k. Next up is by Cryptofire. Ethereum bounced right off support with a sharp recovery. Just as I mentioned, this could confirm and evolve into a higher time frame bullish move. Not quite there yet though, we still need to reclaim 4k. Looking solid so far, just let it cook and I think we'll get there soon. So really, my line in the sand is that 4.1k level. He says 4k, but really 4.1k is the major level of resistance. And if we do get above that, yes, we're probably going to go to 5k and beyond. But really right now, we haven't actually confirmed and broken above just yet. We're on our way, but let's see how we're going to test and react to that level, because it's just a major level of resistance. Bitcoin, we got a higher move as expected, and now with more positive price action as it breaks our trend, aligning with oscillators for a lower time frame shift to the upside. It was looking good before, starting to look even better now. And as you guys can see, the oscillator is starting to shift upwards, probably going to have a golden cross there as well. And the RSI has already broken out and retested, looking for continuation. This just tells me the RSI and oscillators are actually front running what Bitcoin is about to do. More than likely, we're breaking above, going to have that retest and then continuation to all-time highs, which will of course boost our base native token assets, boost Ethereum, and more than likely Bitcoin all-time highs in August. But hope you guys liked the video. It was a massive one because, yeah, we're finally breaking out. I told you guys last week, more than likely August was going to be a good month. So far, it's looking good, but we definitely want to see some breakouts when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And if we do get that Ethereum 4.1k breakouts, I do expect all-time highs to be happening within that month, more than likely August. But let's see where we go, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So that's all to the video, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe, and have a good one. Have a good day. Peace.